Hello everyone, and welcome back to another unboxing video or a figure review. Now in front of us we have the Ringside Collectibles exclusive authentic scale ring. Also Series 3 Rio, which I mentioned in reviewing Darby and Orange Cassidy in the last video. And then we also have, if you look to the left, a little bit of the Bubbly Ringside exclusive Chris Jericho. That one is actually going to be the one I'm reviewing today. And it just makes you wish that we actually had a bottle of this to go along with the review, because I would be drinking that for sure. I just love the packaging. I'm going to get more in on this in a little bit, but just wanted to show off the other two items here. So you could see, even on the top, you can see it's got this foil chrome. It'll be interesting to look at the packaging of that, because I really want to keep the packaging. I was almost hesitant to open this to begin with, but unlike Steve, I don't have a Jericho yet, so I'm just gonna get this to get the Jericho. But I think, you know, once you got the ring set up and everything, it's gonna be really cool. So a little bit closer look that we have the label here, nice gold. Now it's not like the other AEW packaging, so we are going to look at that, but as we flip it around here, see, so now there's the back, Les Champions, which is nice. Ringside exclusive sticker there. You'll notice that since it's not part of any direct series, it does not have the listings on the back, and it also does not list the event date or location of where this particular Jericho photo is from, but that's alright. I mean, it's an exclusive, so you don't really need it. It's sealed around the outer edges, so what I'm hoping is that with the knife I can just easily go around the four edges of the figure and then just lift this lid right off. That would be handy. Okay, before we dive into Jericho a little bit more, I just flipped the box over to the ring. Don't forget the Wing Geeks Collide channel is still giving one of these away. I believe it's a big subscriber number. It's the one Steve's trying to attain, and it really would be in your best interest to click the subscribe if you're not subscribing already, because you never know when he's going to be giving something away, including this ring. Not this ring, this is my ring, but he's got one to give away. So, fabric ring skirt, rubber turnbuckles, authentic AEW details. It's just very cool. I can't wait to open this. I will show a bit of it as we go along. I'm a little jealous because I don't have the Lucha Brothers yet. They're Series 2. But this is going to be exciting. I think I wanted to wait till I had the ring before I got the little bit of the Bubbly Jericho. But I know you're all here to see some toy unboxing, not look at boxes of the toy. So let's get on with it. So like I said with this packaging, I love that I can just get the tape here and here. So we'll use the knife. I want to be very careful. Just cut around. These are back in stock on Ringside right now. So if you want to order one, I would get on that. And just looking here and here. But you know what's great about this is that it's snowing out today, so it's a great day to just unbox some figures. Oh, now look at this. This is interesting to note. Series 1, it is considered Series 1, so I correct myself from earlier. Number 9. This is figure number 9, so that's good to note. Now, what I did was I popped the sides here, but it doesn't look like that's going to come along easily, so I have to get the bottoms. Oh, here we go. And on the top. Yep, just like I hoped for, it lifts right off. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Now, we'll just put that down for a second. And you can see that the inside is entirely a plastic mold. So that's great. I'm happy because I really did not want to damage the packaging too much. And then there is the Jericho figure. And there is plenty of accessories. Holy cow. Like, I'm going to get in on this a little bit here. We're just going to show Jericho in the packaging. Even has a little bit of the Bubbly shirt. Bubble pack is right in there. And then as we head up, we've got the champagne bottles. This is going to be an awesome setup. Like I said, you have to have the ring first because you really want to set this up. I thought there was a table. Oh, there is. It's in behind. So there's the bucket of champagne. And you got the grapes and an excellent, excellent, excellent championship belt right there. And even food. And the table is actually in behind Jericho. So we're going to look at that a bit more in detail as well. That championship belt is gorgeous. Wow. This is what great detail. Great detail on that. And you know what's, here we go. Hot take. I was never a huge Jericho fan until I started watching AEW and Jericho in that. So this has been the only time. I mean, it's because he's great at what he does, but definitely probably that Judas theme song too. But here we go. So we're gonna lift it again. It just comes right out of the package like that. See, nice and light. Okay, so there's a table, and classic. It's a breakaway table. That's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I think we all loved tables. I mean, in those Jack Specific days. I don't think in Hasbro days they really. Steve could probably talk about that more. They actually had them like accessories like that, but definitely once you got in the Jack's era Titantron series, they had a lot of accessories and it just got better from there. So it's always great to have a table because you don't just need this table for the wine display. You can use it in all kinds of things. Oh, you could recreate last year's Revolution pay-per-view moment once Sammy comes out with the Darby figure. Okay, so that's the table. Interested to see how these cups go. That's actually in good condition. You think that they use like a cheaper plastic, but I obviously don't want to squeeze it too much, but it's pretty sturdy and you can easily store it in and out. Wine bottles again. Okay, here's that belt, which I know that there's people who just loves these belts, and that's really like, look at that. You know what's nice too is that it bends. Yeah, it bends very easily as well, so that's gonna look great. That is going to look great. Put that belt right on the, I'm just putting stuff on the table over there. This tray of me. Oh, and this is good too. Comes with a AEW microphone, so now your figures can really cut promos. It's great. Oh, it's an ice bucket. Okay, that's neat. All right, so we see the ice in there. So let's pop the bottles out again. Now, this one, also notice, is opened up, and this one is sealed. But check this. Okay, look at this. in. And it goes right on the table. I mean, that's accessories and interactivity with your accessories. So that's amazing. That's amazing right there. Okay. So then once again, we get our cups out. Belt can go over here. And grapes. Just a easily molded tray of food. These used to be fun as well. Ah, I see. Yep. See, again, that goes right in the center like that. Save your whole serving piece. Very nice. Your crackers. Wonder if they're premium plus crackers. But that's a side note. Okay. And then here we are. Here is Jericho. Well, that came out easy. Yep, okay. Oh, so there's that clear plastic again, like we showed off in the last video. And we're just gonna go here. Accessories, all the joints are moving well. I always love the quality of these AEW figures. And again, multiple joints in the arms, so you can see you've got both joints there, so his arm can bend really back. He's doing a flexible pose. And then as far as the legs go, again, we got the easy twist turn there. He's got his knee pads on. Just flip that up. And ankle joint swivels like that. You just want to be careful. And yeah, goes down. Good. Again, this leg. Very smooth joints. Remember, we ran into that last time. Yep. So Jericho can hit his lion salt, no problem. And then, alright, so now we circle Jericho around. And let's see. Again, we've got easy Velcro here. And I want to see how that plastic works out, because if we're going to cut it again, not ripping hands off like I did on the Darby video. Okay, so there's the shirt, and go around the table. Okay, great. Oh, look at that. And the plastic, you don't even have to get scissors on this one. The plastic comes right off easily. So now you've got Jericho, and then he can just hold his belt. See? Le Champion. You can slide it over. I mean, you can do... Oh, shit. You can do like that. I like Jericho as champion. I really did. I mean, it's not that I'm against John Moxley, and we talked about this on the Schwa Wars podcast episode I was on, but I just really enjoyed Jericho as champion. But it's great to have. Now, I was curious to know, he didn't come with any other hands, so I was looking to see if this cup, well, I was curious to see if this cup will fit in his hand, and you really have to stretch this hand out. It does work, and he can drink from it for sure. But I wouldn't leave the cup in too long, because then you end up warping the hand, right? So you want to keep that just for your toy photography, or you know, if you're playing with it, obviously you want to just keep your vignette going in your promo segment. But this is awesome. I mean, he looks like he's just ready to party. Looks like me at any wrestling booking, complete with a bottle and a cup of booze. But anyway, So this is Jericho, a little bit of the bubbly Jericho. And, you know, there was no need to really go on and on about it. As far as the head sculpt, I'm guessing it's the same sculpt as the normal one. I mean, that's another thing. The ring came with a Kenny Omega figure too, and I might have to do a quick comparison on that, but I don't think they're resculpting the face for that. You know, and what I like about this is not the same torso. So Cody has a different torso, Darby, the Bucks, but this one at Jericho, you know, it gives them that little bit of extra weight and maturity over the other AEW roster figures. But this is awesome because you can just smash right through and you can, you know, knock things off. And it's very cool. So, all in all, I'm really happy that you can keep that boxing, because I love that packaging. That is great packaging. Yeah. So see, now when you take the bottle out, that's what I was talking about. If you keep it in there too long, that hand is going to warp out a little bit. So I think it's best to just keep the cup in the hand very minimal, so you don't distort the hand. So I don't want to repeat myself too much. I mean, we know Jazzwares and Wicked Cool Toys do a great job on these figures as far as the paint application and sculpt goes. There's nothing running here. I mean, this is crisp, right to the hairline, to the sideburns. I think the camera, you can pick up there, yep, the facial hair details, and it's pretty even on the face. That's more even than some people could shave it in real life. And I mean, they were doing this kind of articulation of the hairstyles back to the bone crunching and beyond. So, I mean, it's not like we've got rocket science here in some way, but you stick with the basics and then you build on the basics. And there's another great detail of the application of tattoos. That was obviously probably like a peel on paint application there, but the bubbly. I'm gonna do a full photo here. So here we have the Jericho in all its glory. Go on here. All around. What a great figure. Oh, it just channels the energy of Jericho, that's for sure. Push me all away. You can actually, like, this is awesome. Can you imagine if they made like the AEW entrance and then you just rock the song and have Jericho come into the ring? What a great setup. For people who have the room, you can do some fantastic setups. But once again, what a great figure here. A little bit of the bubbly Jericho. Ringside did really well on that. What a fantastic figure. I say that all the time, but I just love it. I don't want to move it. I just want to leave it posed like this, because you could even use that entrance as like a little bit of the bubbly kind of backdrop for a promo segment once it gets set in the ring. It's going to be very cool. I will set it up though. Okay, a little bonus. You guys were good. So here it is. I opened up the ring. You know, this takes me back to like 2009. The only other authentic scale ring I got was the Hell in the Cell one down in Palm Coast, Florida. And I remember getting that, and then it was in the car, and I'm trying to open it in the back seat of the car. So you take it out of the box. Just, you can slide it right out of the box, and it comes like this. And then inside we have accessories. So you can see you get the stairs, and this is the ring canvas. That'll be nice to open in a moment. And then also we have a lot of little accessories bits here. You can see all the AEW and TNT merchandise. So this is just ring post and all that. Put that together. And a bit here is the Kenny Omega, and it just lifts and slides off. So again, I think that, yeah, that looks to be the same facial sculpt as the other Kenny Omega. And oh, look at that. So I thought it would just come right out, but that does not seem to be the case. So I'll have to open all that. But that's good, because then you can't just pop the plastic, not that it's in stores. But it'll make it a lot, well, I guess maybe you can just, I mean, if you wanted to, no, I wouldn't risk that. No, I'm gonna cut that out, so we'll get Kenny out in a little bit. And then, there we go. This thing is huge though. Like, that's just, this right here, once we get back into focus there, this is just half of it. And then what's this? Oh, okay. I got excited. It's just a clear sheet, but that's okay. So. And then there's the other half, and it's the cardboard. So I don't think my display here is going to be big enough, because it's going to have to go off like this. And oh, I see. There must be connector pieces, because you can see right here. There's here, here, and here. So that's going to interact like that, and then you connect them. There's a little bit of a crisscross. You might be able to see it right here. A little jagged. So that piece is together like that. But I'll have to clip that in. This is huge. It's going to be epic. Got that Kenny Omega out now. So all the flaps, you can just easily slide it out. And then that way, you just pop the figure out. Like that. There we go. Yeah. And the gear on that too. We'll come back to Kenny. Okay, so we have some stands here. Oh yeah, there's instructions. So you get a few of these pieces, and then these pillars here. Well, these are the ring posts. We'll get that. There's also these things, which clip. So I'm wondering if this is the clipper to keep the ring together. I'm not sure. And these are just base stands that are going to go underneath. These are the nice turnbuckles. These are quality. These are going to be really nice when they get set up. So I'm just kind of getting the lay of the land here. And then if you open this up, and then we got the stairs. And I love that you do get, well, you get the bonus top of the stairs. You see that? So that way it can balance out. But there's the instructions. And I was one of those kids that did not want to always read the instructions, but then you mature and you realize, hey, it kind of helps get it done correctly. So I'm going to just go through all this, and we'll come back in a second. Just to show you these here. These are the rubber, very flexible. Almost like that molded plastic, like Darby's jacket in the last video. And then these here, they just kind of go like that. You can see, so I think once it comes to putting the turnbuckle on, it'll likely wrap around the thing, and then you're going to have to peg those through. So we'll see. Okay, yo, look. If I'm not mistaken, tag ropes. Only 2 of the ring posts have these hanging off. They've actually included tag ropes. It's awesome. I'm a fan of tag ropes. and that that old style tradition of, you know, making sure that the tag rope is there and that the person's holding on to it when they get the tag. That is just attention to detail right there. Huge props. That might win me over on this whole place. So then here's these clips like I thought that they go around. They just open like this. This is the ring upside down right now. And I already clipped one in the center. So you just put it right down there. Oh shit. I fucked that up. So I was trying to see. Oh, that one. Alright, that one clipped in well. So that's what I was talking about. Right there. And then this way it just flips up. Like that. But looking at it here, I'm wondering, like, you can kind of see that it comes through. I'm wondering if that is actually supposed to clip through or not. One more thing before you start working on the underside, you have the ring canvas here, which is super soft, and you just elastic flip it. It just goes, you can see right there the elastic right here, so it just flips it up, and then you cover your whole canvas like that. But then we have this whole underside to work with, so let's see. Okay, so you can see here, now these long clips, which I was showing you, they're gonna go across like that. There's 3 of them right here, here, and then one up there. So if this is secure enough, I should be able to put that right down like that. We got 2 more of them. Okay, that's in. And then a piece. Okay. Alright, so next up are these. And they're going to go in the corners. So you can see, like, over here, it's going to go right like that. And this is just going to secure now. I just checked, there is a little bit of a different feel on the bottoms of these, so it just does give you a little bit of grip as it goes into the 4 corners. These 2 pieces right here are going to go in either side right here and here. You can see that, and just go like that. Now they all have the holes on the bottom, same with these middle pieces, but nothing goes in there. Okay, that gives that extra stability, so the bottom's pretty much set. I think I can flip it back. It just goes to show you now the canvas is really big. Like, this is almost 2 feet by 2 feet. If you look at the instructions now, it's time for the ring posts. So I've got them right here. I have to be careful putting them in on the edge, because of course I don't actually have any stable surface right there. And then just showing here, these actually do go in really nicely. I just want to make sure, because I put the tag rope in the far one, so that's gonna go right in. So it does snap in really easily, as you could see there. And then this one, just gonna go right in there, right easy. Now we have our very nice ring aprons. These remind me, do you remember that the classic superstars used to come with the Mania 18 ring aprons and stuff for the authentic scale? And they're all connected on this one, so it's not like you have to worry, but you just want to be careful. So this is going to have the elastic, and then you just want to put it over the edge of your turnbuckle post like that. So now I put these on here, and the one thing I noticed is that on the far end, it did start to slide up a little bit more, so I think you're just going to have to watch that. Probably if it's on a stable surface, once you get everything on, and these flatten out a bit, they'll stop trying to creep up the ring post here, but we'll see. Okay, so now we've got these turnbuckle piece. Now, according to the instructions, you have to put the ropes through these first before you're going to attach those rubber turnbuckles that I was talking about. These are nice. It's got, again, that very light plastic. It's very soft. Now that one there has a bigger hook end than this one. So at one point you've got to feed these ropes through. But I'm curious on how the hell... Well, I guess you just... yeah. So you're going to put it up like that. Just like that. And these don't turn at all. So if that goes like that, and then okay, and then the sideways one, yeah, I'll show you in a bit. I just wanted to show you really quick. So I've connected all four, and this plastic here, it adjusts just a little bit, and that's great because then they're, you know, making sure that this thing is just not going to snap off in play, and it connects pretty good. So you go all around here, it's pretty tight. This is what I'm talking about the apron coming out. But you just put it like that, and you run it right along, and it's pretty secure. It's pretty secure, all in all. It really is. All right, so it's pretty well set up now. It's durability there, and we're up to these ones that I was talking about, where I'm a little bit nervous because, well, no, I guess it doesn't really fall out. This one. So I think one rope goes there, and I was impressed. This is pretty easy piece to put together, I will admit. See, I always like keeping these rope ends in, but I have a bad feeling about this. There we go, I got a Star Wars reference into this video. And just try to put it like that, and pretty sure, I think it's because I'm trying to get that in, and I'm not going to be able to. So this is probably the most difficult. Oh, unless it goes right at the end like that. I think that's what it's going to do there. Because this is about the... oh, there. Okay. Alright, and that gets right through there. What the hell? Well, it's probably, I guess, see, I'm saying about this knot thing. That's not gonna work. Okay. Alright, let's see if that gets in now. Oh, yep. So, well, I guess it just holds like that and then adjusts. Yeah, that'll do it. And then I'll just put that like that. Okay. So I got it. I'll show that around a bit more after. But I really wanted to convey exactly, like, just how complicated that is there. I won't lie that these turnbuckles are my least favorite part of this. And you gotta make sure that they're tucked in. Like, this is not fun for me. I'm not enjoying this portion of the ring post. And you think it would be so easy to just line them up, and it is, but this shit keeps popping out, you know. So there. So I mean, it's fine, and then you just adjust the rope like that. It's soft, but it's pretty good. And then the figure gets off that. So that'll be fine. Shit, finally. And then, just to make it more fun, I forgot that TNT and AEW were different, so then I had to go over them again. I was just getting tired and completely didn't even notice at that time. But now I've got them all lined up here nicely. So that'll be good. And that was the most tasking. That took so much friggin' time. But man, is this worth it? I'm gonna get all the toys out just to show you. But oh, this is beautiful. I love these. You know, not to brag on these turnbuckles again, but the 2009 WWE ring they were cloth ones and they were a little bit different, but they were very narrow. These I do like because they're very wide, and then it gives a little bit more stability here in this assembly. Alright, so I'll lead you up and in, and here we go. There we go. Go all the way back. You can just see the sheer scale of this ring. So fantastic job. I do not I don't think I have any complaints outside of that assembly of the turnbuckles, which, you know, with a little bit more patience is no issue at all, and just plenty of room for gameplay. I mean, look at this, the scale. This is fine. Just as an example, I mean, let me zoom in here. So you can go all the way, and then that turnbuckle is still way over there. You know what I mean? So, outside of Orange Cassidy going to get those Premium Plus crackers, you can see that the distance, but that just gives you depth of field right there. Showing between Cody. That's the new Omega, by the way. So there we go. I haven't opened Rio yet, but hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I guess my next one will likely be the Spanish God Sammy Guevara once he comes in. But there you go, you got the bonus. I was only going to do a little bit of the Bubbly Jericho, but you can't do that without having the ring for them too. So hit like, subscribe at WGC Network on Twitter, and When Geeks Collide on Instagram. Myself, KDavJeff, KDAVJEFF, on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for joining, and enjoy your AEW figures. Get ordering them. They don't last long.